Hello, everybody. Hi. Look who I've got with me now. I just changed out people. So Karen is here from Karen Tapioca Thievery is here from the Juniper Vale. And yes, that is tapioca pudding in the back. It is not throw up or anything gross like that. So they're happy bowls of tapioca pudding.
Yeah.
So
you're very happy.
So thank you all for being here. If you're watching on replay, please hit the like and subscribe for both channels. Karen is simulcasting as well, so please make sure that you give her a give her a like and a subscribe as well. So we need to get her subscribers up. So
yeah, I did get over 300 now. So I'm like,
oh, you're over 300?
Yeah.
Oh wow! I think when we did the newbies, you were under 100. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So you've been growing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see who we've got in the chat. We got Country Love is back. Hey, Country Love.
No.
And there's that Jackie Jacaranda. And Charlotte is here. Hey, Charlotte. Welcome.
Hello.
And Violet Strange. Hello, Violet.
Hello.
All right. So thank you all for being here. Right now is hey, Deb, we didn't get to your question before, so we'll get to you as soon as we can, but we'll definitely get to you this time. All right. Thank you for being here. Now I forgot what I was saying before that. I'm telling you, it's a squirrely day. It's really squirrely. Have you seen my opal squirrel?
No.
This was given to me by Carolyn, who's one of my moderators, and it's a squirrel with nuts. You can't see the nuts, but they're there. And it's made out of blue opal, so her name is Opal.
Oh, that's nice. It's cute.
Yeah, she's a good squirrel. Yes. So, and to go along with Cyril here. All right.
I got one of these little guys, but I don't know exactly what they are. You probably can't.
Oh, what is that?
But it's like, I don't know, but it's cute.
Like Darth Vader?
It looks like a little Darth. I feel like it's, you can't really see it, but I feel like it's a Disney thing, and I don't know what it is, but it's really cute. Like maybe it's one of those Lilo and Stitch things. I don't know. But it is really cute. And I was like, oh, I gotta get one of those.
What is it made out of? Do you know?
I think it's obsidian.
Obsidian. Okay. Country Love says it looks like Stitch.
Yeah, maybe it's Stitch.
All right. So, like I said, right now, oh, he's blue in the movie, is he?
Oh.
I've never seen that one. So if you have not put in your question, right now is a great time to get it in. So we only have 2 starred right now, and we are doing donations as well. It's a minimum of $5. We'll move you to the front of the line and give you a longer reading, US dollars or equivalent, please. And that will, like I said, put you to the front of the line. So thank you in advance for anybody who donates, and we'll get started in just a moment. We need some more questions. So, Karen, how you been doing?
Good. I've been doing good. Let's see. Yeah, I have vacation this week from work, so I've been working on some videos, but also been working on certifications that I've been trying to do, and all different things. And then also finding time to just not do anything for a little while at least, which is nice.
That's always nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to show you. My mom got me a little voodoo doll, but it's a namaste voodoo doll. So
Oh,
it's like
okay. That's
it's like
cool.
a voodoo doll, but it's a very chill voodoo doll. I was like, oh,
Very
that's cute.
chill. Yes.
Apparently, they have all
Very
different
woo-woo. What's
types.
that?
They have all different types, I guess. Like that
Oh,
brand that
okay.
makes them, they have like a whole bunch. I'm like, oh, I gotta look those up now.
That's funny. Sherry was showing the Wonder Woman one that she
Oh
had.
yeah.
All right, Jackie, I got you, and Violet, I got you. Hello, Lori, welcome. Christine,
Hello.
welcome.
Hello.
Yes, thank you for being here. Lori and Christine, you guys are on the phone app, just if you are wondering where everybody else is. So if you want to stay there, that's totally fine. I can still see your questions, but if you want to join people in the regular chat, make sure you're subscribed. I think both of you are. And just come over to one of our regular chats where the people are, if you want. All right. But you can ask your questions from where you're at too. You don't have to move. A general for Lori. Okay, I got you. Thank you, Lori. All right, that's 5. So we'll get started. And Country Love is going to go first. Oh, hey, Michaela. I got your question. Okay. Country Love wants to know, may I have messages from my late father, please? Okay. Christine, I've got your question. Thank you for letting me know you're here, Country Love. Country Love, have you been oh, his name is John. Okay, thank you for that. I was about to ask you. Have you been going through a lot lately, Country Love? Because of the cards here, it seems like you have been. You got the 3 of Swords to start, and the 3 of Swords is about feeling sad or heartbreak, just going through it, and it can be painful to go through the 3 of Swords. However, your father is saying, John is saying, hey, I've got you. I know you're going through some hard times right now, or maybe in the future you will be going through some hard times. Just know that I'm by your side, and he wants you to know how much he loves you, and that you can turn this sadness into happiness. He wants you to be happy, that he understands that you're grieving for him too. I don't know how long it's been, Country Love, but that's the first card I'm getting. Yes, a ton. Okay, that makes sense then for what your cards are. Then you got the Devil card. Now, this card is not a literal devil. In fact, in this deck, it says the Dancer in Chains. So this is like the devil that has chains over people in the original Rider-Waite-Smith version. And the chains are really loose, so you can get away from them, really easily. So the only thing you need to do is just walk away from things that are holding you back. So whether that's worry or fear, anything like that could be holding you back, just know that you are okay, that your dad is there to protect you. I believe he's one of your guides, and you are going to head towards victory. You got the Chariot. So this is a victory card. There may be a couple of potholes though and speed bumps along the way, but if there is, they're just there to help you learn and help you grow. So if you face tough times ahead of this, of getting rid of the devil, then just know that it's okay. You can get through them and just keep your head high and keep going, be optimistic, and you'll get out of those little speed bumpy type roads. The next card I got for you is fast progress. It says move forward with swift precision and do what must be done now. This is telling me that you need to get rid of something now, so that your path will be clearer and you can go on your path easier. Okay, and then the last card that I got for you, country, is Nautilus Nebula. And it says, embrace the mysteries of the cosmos and let the vastness of the universe inspire your soul. Try to get it to come in better there. There we go. So yeah, just think about all the dimensions that we have and all the planets that we have, and there's millions now that have not been found. So your father is in a better place, and he wants you to know that even though he's in another place, he can still be there with you as well. And he wants you to know that he's got your back, especially when you're fighting, things that you need to let go of. Just remember, you can let go of them easily with his help. And that's what I got for you.
All right. So what I got for you, first card I got is Hug a Yeti. So this talks about building trust. Break the ice, literally. Trust starts small with honesty, consistency, and a little warmth. Don't forget to hug a Yeti. So I think that's good, because then I got for you expect the best. So expect the best is about releasing fears and anxieties. It says when you ask the universe for what you want, remember to ask the universe first for this or better. Because sometimes we don't always know what's best for us, but the universe does. So if there's something that you have been working through lately, and you feel like, I think I know what it is that I want, just talk to the universe, talk to your dad, and say, this is what I wish for myself or better. Because you probably know better than me what it is that I need. And then I got for you, from the Trash Animals Oracle, I got you the rat. And the rat talks about curiosity. So no takeout containers too secured too tightly for these little creatures. So basically, it's talking about being more curious in life. So in what ways can you break out of your routine and be adventurous? So even though routines are good for us most of the time, every once in a while, you need to kind of change things up. And then the last card I got for you was the King of Cups. So I was thinking to myself, I wonder if this is kind of like your dad, or if he's telling you that you could be coming to the end of a time where you've had a lot of emotions and you're coming to that end of it, which is good, because kings are the final card of the minor arcanas. They're the final core cards, so they're like the completion of something. And the cups can be about emotions and about relationships. So it's kind of good. So if you've had any issues that have been affecting you emotionally or stresses, it's kind of good that you get the King of Cups, because it's like you've gotten to the point where you've sort of mastered that. But it also made me think maybe this is your dad and giving you a little advice, saying, I'm here. So I think that's what I got for you. I mean, I think that he's basically saying, you can trust other people, if you need help, and also trust the universe, ask for what you want and better. And that's what I got for you, Country Love.
And she just said that makes sense that the rat would come out. He always teased me and the kids and called us little rats.
Oh, I'm so glad I got that for you.
I know.
Aw.
It was amazing. When I first saw it, I'm like, the rat card? Hey, it makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. All right. Thank you, Country Love.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. All right, Deb M, are you ready?
June. I can't believe it's June too. That's crazy.
It's almost June, yes. Wanted to say hello to Leota Kelsey on the phone app over there. Welcome. Yes, Deb's ready. Okay. What does my month of June look like? It was pretty doggone good to me. The first card that I got for you is the 10 of Pentacles, Deb. And this is abundance and just having what you need and what you want. And you've worked hard for it, so you can have it. And this could be an abundance of money, something physical, something materialistic that you want or need. But this is just a happy family who has plenty. Okay, so looks like June is going to be a good financial month for you. And then you got the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is stepping back and looking at things from a different perspective. And it's basically, she's writing down things, making a list of things about what she sees in her life so that she can make a decision on what actions to take later on. But this is a non-action card because she's just gathering information to use for later on. And then once you complete that, you'll be able to know which way to go. So she's actually a very powerful card. Then you got the Ace of Wands. This is a new opportunity coming for you, full of passion and creativity. All right, so something new coming in. The next card I got for you is Sky of Clarity. And it says, soar into the boundless sky of clarity where insights are as infinite as the azure expanses. I think I read that right. All right. So you got the Sky of Clarity, and then you got Seek Clarity on the opposite side. And it says, embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truths to reveal themselves. So allow life's truths to reveal what you need to know. Seek clarity in a situation. And that's a lot like the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you got new opportunities with that card as well as this one coming in too. So new opportunities, changes. And then you got, from the Wonderland deck, you got the Pig Baby. And it says, let's see if I can get it to come in this way so I don't have to turn it around. Maybe. Life's surprises may seem strange, but they often carry valuable lessons. Embrace the unexpected and look beyond appearances to uncover deeper truths. Maybe you will find exactly what you need. So there you go. Life's surprises may be strange, but that's okay. They're valuable lessons for you. So I think June looks really good for you. Just seek out the truth and different lessons that are coming, and do a little bit of stepping back and just seeing what is, valuable in your life and what needs to change. So yes, you got the Pig Baby. Karen's got rats and I got pig babies. All right. There is Karen.
All right. So it's interesting that Scott said to kind of step back and relax. Because a lot of my cards actually talk about that as well. First card I got for you was Lucky Bamboo. And so Lucky Bamboo talks about accepting blessings. So good things grow stronger when you say yes, soak it up, and let your blessings multiply. So what's interesting about this is this card says, say yes. And then I got another card after that, the raccoon, talks about conservation. And the raccoon says, it's okay to also say no. So the raccoon, it was interesting. I got the raccoon, and then I also get back to the body. And they both pretty much say the same thing. They both say, relax, let yourself take time to relax. With get back to the body, it talks about your intuition is talking to you, but if you have too much noise like going on in your head, you're not always going to hear it. And the raccoon is talking about how, during the winter, raccoons don't hibernate, but they also don't come out that much. So they just kind of like hang around in a stupor in their den for the most part. So it's pretty much saying, you know what, take that time when you need that time. Say yes to things that you think are good for you, that, think about it. And it's okay to say no to things that you don't want to. Yeah. So, and then when I was shuffling with my kitty cat tarot, I had 3 cards jump out, and they're all major arcana. So I'm very curious. Maybe write down these cards for June and see what happens. I got the High Priestess, and I think the High Priestess is interesting because that talks about studying and knowledge, which I think also has a lot to do with just relaxing and taking time. So this could even be like manifesting, talking to spirit guides, meditation. If you're interested in those things, I think this has a lot to do with that. And then I also got Justice and the Star. The Star is a great card for hope. So if you're hoping for something to happen in June, that's a good card for you. And I also got Justice. So Justice is interesting. I was thinking with the pig card, it talked about, kind of learning new things. I wonder if you'll go through something in June where you kind of help to find justice for somebody or yourself. Either way, it doesn't seem bad because you have like the Star card and then you have the High Priestess. So it all seems very good for you. So I'm curious to see what happens. Let us know if what happens to you in June, because I'm very curious now. But remember, it's good to say yes to things you want and good to say no to things you don't want to be bothered.
She said, yes, I've been in quiet reflection time lately. I've been doing a lot of photography and learning ukulele, all new things for me. That's cool. Awesome. My mom had a ukulele.
Oh, that's cool. And maybe that Justice card is also talking about that balance between saying yes and no. You could also do that.
Yeah. All right. I wanted to say hi to Tiger Dragon, who just came in. Hi, Tiger Dragon. And Leota, I have your question. You're good. All right. You're welcome, Deb. Next up is Violet Strange. All right, Violet, if you will let me know you're here. I'm here. Okay. Okay, Violet, the first card I got for you is the Star. So how will your summer go? It's going to go really good if you can heal some stuff from the past. So healing and hope is all about the Star card. And it's about manifesting what you want as well. So manifesting, wish upon a star, and heal the things that you need to in your life. Then you got the Five of Wands, and this is chaos and conflict. So just make sure that you are staying away from this. And if you can't, you're speaking your truth out of filtered love. The next card I got for you for the summer is a big change is coming in. So the death card is not a literal death. It is about um, change, transformation, and transition. So you've got that coming in. And with the death card, it can be a little bit bumpy, but that's okay. You will get through it, and it's happening for you, not to you. So when a change comes around, just remember that. Next card I got for you is Run Wild. Let your inner wild child run forth. I kind of see you as a wild child, just running running wild and doing your own thing, and that's good that you still do that if you do, because we all have to let our inner child, run around and be crazy sometimes. It's okay to do that. So I do that with Jackie all the time. I'm just like a kid. So be yourself and do inner child work, but that might be to play and just have fun. You're working on healing and manifesting. Gotcha. The next card I got for you is kindness. And not only be kind to others, but be kind to yourself. My heart is a source of healing and compassion. Love is the essence of my being, and I radiate harmony from within. Yeah, so I feel like you're a blessing to us because you're a middle school teacher. That's just incredible. So, you have a lot on you, and hopefully this summer will be, time for you to get some kindness back in your life. Be kind to you and demand that others be kind to you as well. There's nothing wrong with that. Having your boundaries, but run wild like a kid, have fun, and heal what you need to in the process. And you got a big change. So I think you got great things coming up for you. All right. Thanks, Violet.
All right, Violet. So I got some interesting cards for you, and they all kind of blend together, which is very cool. First card I got for you is the Disco Mirror Ball, and this one talks about facing the truth. So the spotlight reveals everything, even when it's been hidden or ignored. Embrace the bold truth. So I thought that was interesting because after that, I got the Reconsider card. I've never pulled this card before. It's the first time I ever pulled this card. Reconsider. So with these two cards together, I found it very interesting. I think it's talking about, you said you're working on healing and manifesting. That's hard work. That is really hard work. And sometimes it's hard to face truths that we discover maybe about ourselves or about others. So these cards are saying, don't worry, you can do it. You can face the truths. If you felt very strongly about something and now you find that you may have to reconsider because of what you learned, that's okay. We can always reconsider, right? We always learn new things. And then the next card I got, I don't know if Scott will like this because it's a possum.
Oh, no.
You can hide your eyes. I got the possum. And the possum is talking about conflict avoidance. Okay, so I put the card down. So basically, he's playing dead, right? He's like, oh, God, I don't want to see this, right? And so basically, the card is saying, how do you experience things you don't like? Do you run and hide? Do you face them? Doesn't matter on the situation. So I think if you're working on like healing, I think these cards are really good because it's kind of like giving you advice. Be like, don't be afraid of the truth. Don't be afraid to reconsider things, and focus on how you handle conflict and see if you need to make any changes about that or how you process that. So I think these are really good like advice for healing, because then after that I got the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, fives are kind of tough cards, but they also talk about freedom. This little kitty has a little bandage on his tail and his foot. So What's interesting about the Five of Pentacles is that it's usually like a charity card. So it's like either the help is there and either somebody's walking towards it or they're walking past it. So it's like if you feel like you need help in your healing process, don't be afraid to reach out. Or this could just be a visual representation of yourself just going through that healing process and healing old wounds. But if you felt like you needed help healing, don't be afraid to reach out. Charity is good for all of us. So that's what I got for you, Violet. I hope that makes sense.
All right. Thank you, Violet. Appreciate you being here. All right. Jackie Jacaranda. Hey, Marilla. Welcome.
Yo.
I know Jackie's here, so she better be here. Just kidding. What do my spirit guides want me to know right now? Well, you got some really good cards. The first card I got for you is the Nine of Cups, and this is manifestation. So manifest what it is that you want. This is the Genie in the Bottle card. Just telling you that, you can have whatever you need if you manifest it and act as if it's already happening, and being thankful for these things coming into your life even before they do. Be thankful for them, because that will just make more good things come to you when you're grateful. Then you got the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups, it does say alignment, but it's also about prosperity with the rainbow here, and about, happy family or community or friends, and just having people around that you can trust and that you love. And it's about love, happiness, and, like I said, prosperity. So the next thing that your guides want you to know is you got the King of Pentacles. So this is like a really good card for manifesting as well, because he manifests what he needs and then he gets it. So he also works very hard. So work hard and manifest, and you will get recognition. The next card that I got for you says, you know the way. Trust your intuition on this journey. So you already know the way. You're going in the right direction, I feel like. And then I'm going to give you a Alice in Wonderland card. See what we get this time. You got Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And it says, life is full of dualities, but balance comes from understanding both sides rather than choosing one. Embrace the wisdom in contrast and find harmony in the middle ground. Yes, balance. So make sure you're having balance. And I hope that speaks to you. They're all really great cards. So looks like things are going really good right now for you. Just keep going and being positive. You got this.
Yeah, Jackie, the first card I got for you was the Two of Swords. So that made me think of when Scott was saying that, you're on a path. Maybe you feel like a little stuck, like you don't know which to choose, but it sounds like you're already on your way. So if you do feel a little stuck, or you're just like, am I doing it correctly? I think you are. And then I got for you Suitcase Snail. And Suitcase Snail says to release the baggage. Emotional load weighing you down, drop the extra weight, and glide forward freely. So that's kind of like, it's interesting because that also makes me think of the Two of Swords, where it's like analysis paralysis. But the Suitcase Snail says, forget it. And it's also interesting about a snail because they don't move fast. So it's not saying that you have to be quick to respond, but it was also funny because then I also got the seagull. And the seagull is about responsiveness. So seagulls they're very smart, they're very opportunistic, right? They see those French fries, and before you know it, they've taken like all your French fries. And you're like, what happened to all my French fries? So I think what the seagull is talking about is, are you ready to jump into action, or are you distracted from trying to chase everything down at once? So the seagull is saying, it has a one-track mind, pretty much. You don't have to do everything at once. You can focus on something and go towards that. And then the last card I got for you is really neat, and it's called There's Always a Solution. So this card is talking about, basically, there's always a solution. So whatever your path you go down, it's like, don't worry. Your divine helpers will be there to help you with inspiration. You are not stuck or backed into a corner, and this is your opportunity to leave habitual ways of seeing things behind and tap into your intuition and creativity. So don't be afraid to also think outside the box. So if there's anything you're working on soon, or you got to make a decision about something, you have the strength to make good decisions and to always come up with a solution. And that's what I have for you, Jack.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Salam. Questions are still open for right now.
Hi, Salam.
And Salam, I've got your question right on time. All right. Questions are now closed unless there's a donation. And next up is Lori. So Lori, if you're here, if you could let me know. And I've got Kelly as well, Marilla. Thank you. I've got Kelly and Salam. Lori is here. So the first card I got for you is also the 10 of Pentacles. It's the 10 of Treasure in this deck. And this is, you got it too?
I just pulled the same exact card.
We just pulled the same card for you at the same time, Lori. Wow. And guess what it is? It's abundance.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of abundance. Like a lot of times you'll see this card and it'll be like a treasure chest just full of money. So you've got some good material things coming to you, physical things, or actual money coming to you soon. All right. And then you've got the King of Wands or King of Coral. And the King of Wands is a leader and in control of things. So just make sure you are leading by example. And then you got the High Priestess, and she is all about intuition and taking a step back and just looking at things and deciding what you want to act on and what you want to let go. So it's a great card, though, for intuition and dreams and messages that are coming from your dreams. So pay attention to them. And then I've got for you, practice freedom, release the weight of judgment. And you got prosperity as well coming in with this rainbow that wants to form. And it says, release the weight of judgment. I think I already read that, but squirrel. There we go. And yeah, just know that you have free will and just to go forward, and don't let someone else's opinion of you matter. What other people think about you is none of your business. So you've got that. And then you've got an inner knowing card. And it says, I am already the person I need to be to achieve everything I'm working towards. Now is always the right time. So you want to know when you're supposed to start something creative, or something that's inside you that hasn't gotten out yet, that is your passion. Go towards it. Let it happen. Now is the right time. And that's what I got for you, Lori.
Yes, that's really interesting because I feel like I got like the same cards just from different decks. So again, I got the 10 of Pentacles for you. So it's a very good card. It's a completion. It's an abundance, like Scott said. Pentacles are great because they can be about money. They can also be about, I always forget that they can be about health conditions and like physical capabilities. So that's good as well. And then I got for you unicorn poop. Take a closer look. Sparkly doesn't equal perfect. Look beneath the rainbow and glitter for hidden truths. So I thought that was interesting because it also reminded me of the High Priestess, about really looking into things and looking at the details. And then I got to get back to the body card for you as well. So this card, just to reiterate, it talks about taking care of yourself, getting enough sleep, eating good food, listening to your body, because the healthier your body is, the easier it is for you to sense your intuition in a lot of ways, because you don't have as much like distractions going on in your head. So I thought that was also kind of similar to the High Priestess as well, like looking into that, taking care of yourself and looking into your intuition. And then the last one I got for you was the floating marshmallow. So this talks about resourcefulness and inspired action. So you manifest your future with resourcefulness and skill. I'm going to eat that marshmallow. And then boom, like a jolt from a 9-volt battery, you are hit with inspiration and know just what to do to make things happen. So this is basically saying that people see you as creative and resourceful. So what new ideas do you have swirling around that you should act on right now? So you want to think through that. And how do you weigh the merit of an idea? So how do you choose what to act on and what to kind of set aside? So yeah, so I think these are great cards. Just remember to take some time for yourself. Don't eat too many marshmallows, but maybe have a few. And and you are a person that is creative and resourceful. So I hope that is helpful.
All right. Thank you, Lori. Appreciate you being here. Next up is Michaela. And I also wanted to say hi to Shaw and Nicola. Welcome.
Hello.
Jackie, you're adding me chores. Curtis is not on until tomorrow night. Shaw, questions are closed unless there's a donation. All right, Michaela's here.
Well, I get to adopt a kitty.
That's the second time Jackie's made a mistake today. I've got to point that out because she never makes mistakes. Jackie said, I need a nap after the live. All right, Michaela, will I get to adopt a kitty soon? Yes. I think that there's something about saving money that's coming into play first. So just make sure you have enough money with the 4 of Pentacles here, and that you're saving, money for that, because a lot of places, a lot of shelters will make you pay an adoption fee plus like to get them spayed or neutered. So when I got Milo, that's what they did to me. So I had to pay for both. So just kind of putting that in the back of your mind. And then you got the King of Wands, and this is the leader king saying to do what you want and what is, calling for you. And you just get, I just get the sense over me, over me when I need to have another soul in my life, and that can be a kitty. So yeah, just be the leader and go for it. And then when you get there, you're going to have several options, but just make sure that you are trusting your intuition and your gut, and choose the one that is choosing you. You know how cats will choose you, right? So try to go about it that way. I've got a definite yes. You got the polar bear card, which says transcendence. It's time to let go of what I am to become what I might be. My consciousness is vast and eternal and always invite more of me. So invite more of yourself and extend yourself to another tiny soul that needs you. So the last card I got for you says be still, right? And is talking about cultivate a space of stillness and silence should just be. So meditate about it, but be still. You've got good things coming in, and just have some silence about it. And then I say go for it, because there's so many cats and kittens and dogs and puppies that need homes right now. So I think it would be great if you did that, Michaela. And I don't regret my Milo for a second, except for when he's peeing on my bed. But besides that, he's awesome. So that's what I got for you. Here is Karen.
All right.
Back up.
So it's really interesting because I feel like the cards that I got for this, like the pictures tell a little story of kind of like you and your kitty. Because the first card I got was the Five of Pentacles. So to me, when I saw this, the first thing I thought of was like a little homeless kitty that needed a home. Like that kitty is there. That kitty is there for you, right? That kitty is coming. Because then I got the Strength card, and it's, in the regular tarot deck, it's usually like a woman who is petting a lion. And I'm like, well, this is Michaela and her kitty. Like that cat is coming. And so I thought that was really interesting too. So I was like, it's kind of like a little story. And then you get the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, I think, is great because pages are about preparing for success. So I think this card is just reminding you to prepare yourself and prepare your home for that little kitty. Make sure you know of good vets. Make sure that you know what you need for it at home. I don't know if you've had cats before or not, but I'm sure if you do, you probably know. But this is just saying to prepare, I think, because that little kitty cat is coming. And then I got for you Octopus Umbrella Holder. And this just talks about giving and receiving equally. So even an octopus can't hold it all. Share the load, support others, and let them support you equally. So if you need a little help in finding the kitty, or say, the universe gives you a kitty and he's playing hard to get and he doesn't want to get caught and you want to take him home, just ask for help. Because I've had a lot of cats that just sort of randomly show up, and the next thing you know, they're my cats. So sometimes that happens. And then I thought this card was really funny because it says name it and claim it. So to me, it's like that kitty comes by, you name it and you claim it, and it's yours. So I think these are all really great cards. I really liked how they came out. I thought it was very interesting because it kind of told a little story. And I think you'll be successful in having that little kitty.
All right. Thank you, Michaela. All the best to you. You'll have to come back and let us know. I think there was a problem with getting Gretchen's question. Gretchen, if you had a question, I did not get it. So I didn't see it anywhere. All right. Next up, and you can repost if you want, Gretchen. Christine is up next. No, I still didn't get it, Gretchen. I need you to repost again. Sorry about that. It's not on here. Sometimes if you do all caps and not emojis, it will, it'll be that YouTube thinks it's spamming, so they'll just wipe it out. Yeah, I know you did. I believe you. I'm just saying YouTube does some funny things. So
yeah.
All right. Christine is here. I am depleted energy-wise. Anything from my guides? Okay, so I've got the Wizard of Oz deck here for you. And the first card is the Nine of Brooms, which is the Nine of Wands. This is being resilient. So with this depleted energy, still, still keep going. Don't quit, because you've got a lot of good things that are coming to you, I believe. Like the Hierophant, this is teaching and learning. You're learning a lot of new things right now that you're going to be teaching others in the future. Okay? And you've also got protection with this card, so just know that you are protected. And then you got the Seven of Brooms, which is the Seven of Wands. This is the boundaries card. Know that you can handle anything that comes your way and have your boundaries out, and don't let anybody step on those. The next card I got for you is the Angel of Miracles. And it says, open your heart and expect a miracle. So I know you've been going through some rough times right now. You've still got the Angel of Miracles who wants to come in and help you and open your heart and give you a miracle. And then the last card I got for you is a time to remember. It says, look back on your childhood. So there might be something with your childhood that you're carrying with you now that you need to go back and heal. That's inner child work. So that's what I got for you, Christine. Short and sweet there. But I hope that resonates with you. And here's Karen.
All right. So, Christine, I'm going to be like Scott. Don't be scared. But the first card I got for you is Death. And I think that just says your guides are telling you that you have to make a change. Like there is a change that has to be made. You have to do that. I don't know if you know what that change is or not. But then I got Rocket Broomstick. And Rocket Broomstick says, take action now. Quit circling the launch pad, light the fuse, trust yourself, and launch already. It's time. So it sounds like your guides are kind of like pushing you along. Like, you got to make a change. You got to do it right now. But it also says to call in divine support. So that's just a reminder from your guides. Like, don't forget that we're here. Whatever you feel comfortable calling on for support, always do that. Do that whenever you need to, every day. You can never do it too much. It just helps you along the way. Because right now you feel like you have a dumpster fire. Something is really bothering you. There's a lot of upheaval around something. So with the dumpster fire, that's asking you, does change freeze you in place? Like, does it feel like when something changes, like it's hard to handle? And it says, however, in times of change, we find the strength to grow, reflect, and reinterpret our will to survive. Plus, there's probably another good dumpster one block over. So it's all good. So, don't worry about it. Something has to change. Like the cards aren't telling me exactly what that is, so maybe it's something that you already know. But the guides, I feel like, are just pushing me to say, okay, change, do it now. Don't worry, we're there for you. You don't want to be stuck in a dumpster fire. So make that decision and go. So if you have to make a decision to help yourself from feeling depleted, I say do it now. That's what I got for you. I hope that is helpful.
All right. Thank you, Christine. Is Leota still here? Leota Kelsey. Gretchen, you're kidding me. It's still not. I am so sorry. It's still not showing.
I don't
Make
know.
sure
Maybe
caps and emojis, Gretchen.
she could
So
try
sorry.
my channel. I don't know if it would
Yeah,
make a difference.
if you want to go to Karen's channel, Morella has just posted it here. Gretchen, so try another channel. Try Tapioca's channel.
Yeah. You should see the live under the lives.
Okay, Christine, you're welcome. Leota is here. And Leota wants a message from her guides. And welcome, Leota. I think you must be new to our channels, so welcome. I'm going to give you an extra card since you are new. Ooh, it's a good one, too. Okay. So the first card that I got for you is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups is, you through Nath? Okay, awesome. Nath is great. The Seven of Cups is you having a lot of choices to make and making the best one with your intuition and your gut. Okay, so don't get your head caught up in the clouds. Instead, go for the best decision that you can make. And then you will have success and joy with the Sun card. You need to look at things through a different perspective. Just make sure that you're looking at things from the perspective of spirit and then yourself as well, and where you can, blend those two together. Because then your extra card that I got for you is the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is clarity, a new opportunity, and seeing things clearly for the first time. So if there's anything that's been like muddy for you, you're going to be able to see more clearly what the answer is. I see a lot of answers coming your way soon. Then you got Radiance. So you are beautiful on the inside and out. You're a magnet for all good things. And then you got the Isle of the Apples. This is from the Merlin Avalon deck. And it says, let nature revive your soul and bring new energy to your dreams and ambitions. You have the opportunity to create natural growth. All right, so bring new energy to your dreams and ambitions. Your dreams are there so that you can fulfill them, not so that they can just be wasted away and just be a dream. They're there for you to step into. So keep going, and I hope that resonates with you. Here is Karen.
All right. So the first card I got for you is the Two of Swords. And I think it's funny that Scott got the Seven of Cups, because this talks about like needing to make a decision. And sometimes if you have too many choices, it's hard to make a decision. Or sometimes you have to make a decision and you but you don't have all the facts because the little kitty cat is blindfolded. So it's like hard to choose when you feel blindfolded, right? So if you're having a difficult time making a decision about something, you got the magic wand, and the magic wand says manifest it. Poof, say it like you mean it. Sparks follow belief, so never doubt. You have the power. So if you need to reach out to your guides to manifest something or help making a decision, do that. And then I also got for you the pivot card. So don't be afraid to change your mind. Sometimes we don't always have to make a decision and then stick with it. Sometimes we get new information. Sometimes we have to pivot. Sometimes, you have to be flexible when it comes to making decisions. You may manifest something specific if it doesn't turn out exactly the way you wanted, but you actually get sent down a better path when you pivot. And then I got for you the crow as a grudge holder. So crows they don't forget anything, right? If you're mean to a crow, that guy is going to haunt you for life, right? Mm. So sometimes if you feel like you're holding a grudge and you shouldn't, you need to let go. Sometimes we hold grudges for a purpose. Sometimes we need to be honest with somebody and we haven't been, and that could be yourself as well. So think about that. Like, are you holding a grudge against somebody or yourself? Does it need to be forgotten or does it need to be spoken out loud? Because then after that, I got the hanged cat for you. And I like this hanged cat, right? He has that kind of that sun aura around his head. So you can, the hanged man is like my favorite card in the deck. So because when I see the hanged man, I think of observation. I think of thinking things through. Sometimes you get stuck hanging up because you did something wrong and now you have a little bit of punishment. Other times you're doing this to yourself because you want to sit back and think about things and watch things as they go on around you. So I think that what this is saying is, if you feel stuck or you need to make a decision about something, take the time to think it through and take the time to manifest. Don't be afraid to pivot if you need. And if something needs to be said to somebody, say that. But if it's better off just letting things go, then let things go. And that's what I got for you, Leah. Scott, you're muted.
Thank you. I'm muted. All right. Thank you, Leota. Pleasure to have you here today. And pleasure always to see Miss Kelly McCall. Are you here? I see you're here. You're good. Hey, Garnet.
Hi, Garnet. Oh, Kelly put a heart.
Kelly did what?
She put a heart with a bow tie. So I see Kelly.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, she did another one.
Another question?
No. Just to say that she was still here.
Oh, okay. It's squirrel. I've been doing a lot of those today. Heavens. Okay, Kelly, what does my last week of May look like? You got the Six of Cups. This is a good card. This is nostalgia and remembering things from the past. So when you're remembering things from the past, just know that you can have a future filled with even better things in the future. Okay, so then very interesting. I got the Hierophant. but he was upside down, and I never turn my cards upside down. I have them all facing one direction, but this one got reversed for a reason. So I'm going to read on a reversal. The reversal of the Hierophant is going to be kind of being stuck in something. So I feel like you're stuck, and you're something about your emotions, maybe stuck in your emotions, stuck in your head about something that's not um, panning out the way that you want it to. So if you just have patience, I know that ugly P word, but have patience and make sure that you are knowing that you're protected through all this. You are protected, and everything's going to turn out the way that it should, the way that spirit wants it to be. So I didn't see the butterfly until I turned this card around, which means you may not be able to see new positive changes coming into your life until you claim this protection. And then you got the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is being resilient, having that bounce back, and just knowing that you are doing the best that you can in any situation is still making progress. So just don't give up. Keep going. What you want to accomplish wants you to. So you got that. And the next card I got for you, Kelly, says be present, find clarity in the moment. Yeah, don't worry about the past because it's already happened and you can't change it. And make sure you are looking at the future as this kind of the same way, not worrying about it because it might not turn out the way that you are thinking it's going to turn out to be. And then the last card I got for you, Kelly, is share your heart. Okay. It's a safe time to do that. My heart is a safe haven, a tender and innocent place of everlasting life and hope. I surrender into my capacity to love. Okay, so surrender into your heart space and just know that that's where spirit will help you grow and help even better things come in than what you have going on right now. I was feeling so physically tired and I believe defeated. That's what I was catching from this upside down Hierophant. So you just need to turn it around and know you're protected and know that even baby steps are the right steps for you to take. So you're on the right track.
All right. So Kelly, I was looking at physically tired and defeated. So that's interesting. I think for this last week, the first card I got for you was the Fool. So I love this little kitty playing with the yarn right at the edge of the cliff. So I think it's saying right now that you can try something new this coming week. Don't be afraid to try something new. And it also says, I got the alien abduction card for you. And that means find your tribe. Beam up with your weirdos. The right people will already speak your language. So you may meet somebody new or more people in the community. And I think that's kind of like you're finding something new part of the Fool card. But I also got observe, don't absorb. So when you said you were feeling like physically tired and a little defeated, this card is talking about how you have a lot of empathy, and you may be accidentally absorbing feelings of others that you don't need to. So it's basically saying, you want to be helpful, but don't be over helpful, right? If somebody asks for help, that's one thing. Don't put too much of yourself out there in case, because then you just may be taking in too much energy of others. And that could be me making you feel like tired, not all there, things like that. And then I got the plate of pasta and meatballs. This is about relationships and alignment. So it's basically talking about, you know, if you have someone there for you and you feel like you could be more honest with your emotions or just tell them how much you appreciate them, don't forget to do that. Because I think that's also having that other person, you know, whether it's, they could be right there with you, they could be somebody you know online, they could be somebody that you love that lives across the country, whatever it is, you know, when you let them know your appreciation and your love for them, I think in a lot of ways that kind of helps you to open up and find more people of your tribe. And then you kind of like aren't being too empathetic to people, or you aren't letting in people that will kind of like be your energy vampires. Like you don't want energy vampires. So I hope that is helpful for you, Kelly.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Kelly. Okay, before we get to the next question, I want to see if I can help Gretchen out. So it's going to take me a minute here. So entertain yourselves in chat. And Karen, maybe let a cat in or something for entertainment.
I know she was here. I didn't think she left.
Okay, I'm going to try to help Gretchen. So give me just a moment.
Let's see. I should pull a card for the collective while we're doing that.
You want to maybe put the next question up?
Oh, can I?
And let you go first. Ability? No, I will, and then let you go first if you want.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, it's going to be Salam. Salam, let us know that you're here, and we will let Karen read for you. And Gretchen, I'm coming. I'm trying to help.
Let's see. All right. So the first card I got for you is the Magician. So the Magician is capable of a lot of things. They can create things out of nowhere. They have very good abilities to manifest, basically. So I think this card is saying that you have that ability to manifest. So if you have any doubts, or if you haven't been doing it a lot recently, just remember to start doing that again, kick it back into gear. And then for my, which deck is this? The Dumpster Fire Oracle cards. I got for you Pencil Pusher, get to work. So this is saying sharpen up, stop doodling excuses. It's time to produce. You can make it happen, which goes well with the Magician card. So it's like the Magician creates, right? The Magician is all about creating. So you definitely can do that. And the guides are pretty much saying, get to work. No more relaxing, at least not for now. Whatever it is that you need done. And then for my Trust Your Vibes Oracle deck, I got Protect Your Spirit. So don't forget to protect yourself, both physically, mentally, emotionally. Let me see what the book has. I don't want to miss anything for you. So surround yourself with uplifting and positive people. Don't waste time with people that add nothing to your life. You want to study the energy of the people around you, and you want to identify those good sources of energy and where they come from and why. You can start by asking if any negative energy is coming from yourself. So that's always a good place to start to make sure, because you want to attract good energy too. If you don't send out good energy, you're not going to attract good energy. Let's see. And then if you feel the need to put distance between you and a negative source of energy, just do that. You can do that. Says ask for divine protection, but remember God helps those who help themselves. So love yourself unconditionally and do not deny or stay in negative energy for any reason. And then the last card I got for you from the Trash Animals Oracle. My cute little trash animals. As I got you trash day. This talks about hope and renewal. So if this deck is from the point of view of all of our lovely little trash animals like raccoons and stuff, trash day is like, it's fantastic. It's like you're walking down a street that's full of vendors where you don't have to pay for anything, but they got all this food and it's fantastic. So this talks about hope and renewal. And let me see if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think so, because I've gotten this card before. So how do you stay hopeful in the face of obstacles, right? Sometimes those trash cans are hard to open, but you persevere and you make it happen because you're the magician. So what helps you also feel renewed? That's a good card for asking yourself that as well. If you're feeling a little down, if you're feeling a little tired, what helps you feel renewed, and then also focus on that activity. So that's what I got for you. I hope that helps.
All right. Salam, before I get to you, hold on for just a moment for me. I went and changed some things, Gretchen. So if you could try your question again, please, so I know if it's working or not. And then let us know that you just reposted it, okay? Try with caps and emojis, please. All right, Salam. Hey, Cheryl. I don't know if I said hi to you. Hello.
Hi, Cheryl.
And Rose Quartz. Hi, Rose Quartz. All right, so Salam, the first card that I've got for you is the Justice card. So the Justice card is external balance, home, work, relationships, friendships. It's making sure all those things are equaled out. And it's also about the karma that you put out into the world. So this wicked witch was not very good at karma, so house fell on her. Things happen. So just make sure that you're putting out good things into the universe so that good things will come back to you. Then you got the Page of Bricks, or the Page of Pentacles. And this is the manifesting page. So it is about new. Pages are new energy or something new happening. So make sure you are manifesting something new that you want in your life. And it can come true. To manifest, you just act as if it's already happening. Then you got the King of Brooms, which is the King of Wands. And this is the king who's a leader. So be a good leader, lead by example, and just keep going. Okay. So then I've got for you the Presence card. And it says, I am deeply rooted in myself and fully present with my energetic core. I embrace and honor the power of my being. Okay, so really take care of yourself, Salam, because you are the number one person in your life. It's not being selfish, it's being self-full. And it's taking care of you. And if you don't take care of you, nobody else will. So take care of yourself and take care of your presence. And then the last card I got for you, okay, I'm being told to pull from this deck again, is Life Force. And it says, I transmute and clear all trauma from my cells and DNA from all time, space, dimensions, and realities. I anchor my soul into being. So anchor yourself. Make sure you're grounded. Even if it's just like 5 minutes a day, do that grounding. And then I think that good things will come to you. So that's what I got for you. I hope that resonated. Thank you so much for being here. All right. And I see that It worked finally for Gretchen. Let's see what this question is. It's been hiding from us for so long. All right, Gretchen, you are up. If you will, just let me know you're here. Hopefully we'll see that one. You won't have to do it 100 times. Does Desert Hot Springs, California, near Palm Springs, look like a good place to move to? It is near the San Andreas fault line, though. Oh, so earthquakes. Okay.
Yeah. She also said, or Joshua Tree.
Or Joshua Tree, California. I've never heard of that. Joshua Tree. Okay. Gretchen, I'm going to give you an extra card since you have been through trauma on my channel. So your first card is the King of Cups. This is equanimity, and this is a yes card. I'm seeing that it may be a good place to move to, the hot springs area. The next card is the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is about being a free spirit and just going for it. So I think going for it, any place that you go to is going to have problems. They're going to have problems. They're going to have issues. You know, if you go to the Midwest, you got hurricanes. If you go to Florida, or Midwest, you got tornadoes. If you go to Florida, you got hurricanes. You know, it just depends where you go. But if you base it on fear, then it's not going to be maybe the best place for you, because you know, just because it's near the San Andreas fault does not mean that you're going to have an earthquake. So this is for entertainment purposes only. So please understand that. But then I've got two majors. I've got the Emperor. You need to lead the way to where you want. And then you got the Strength card. So kindness, tenderness, gentleness, patience. Patience is what I'm seeing, that you're going to go towards the right place. Just do a lot of meditation on it and see if that helps you to make it clearer about Palm Springs, or Hot Springs, I should say. Desert Hot Springs, I'll get it right in a minute, is the right place for you. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards. I got Sunken Treasure. Ooh. So this tells me that even in the worst of situations, you know, losing a treasure chest, somebody's going to find that. So there could be a treasure chest in this area that doesn't look so good. And then the last card I got for you is Tide of Transition, and it says embrace the tides of change with openness, allowing the ebb and flow of life to guide your transformation into love and work. Okay, so, and there's some water here, and you're talking about desert, but you're talking about springs as well. So that's water. I've got, with these cards, that Desert Hot Springs is probably the best place for you. It's the first one you mentioned. It's the first one that's on your mind, apparently, by mentioning it first. And that, to me, tells me that your higher self wants you to go there for entertainment purposes only. That's what I got.
So I pulled cards for Desert Hot Springs and then cards for Joshua Tree. And so for Desert Hot Springs, I got the Ten of Swords, which to me means like a no. It's like, doesn't look that great. For the Palm Springs, I got the Six of Swords, which is better than the Ten of Swords. The sixes are that calmness after the toughness of a five. So I was like, it seemed a little bit better to me. So then I was like, let me pull two more cards. And for Desert Hot Springs, I got Caution Cone, do not proceed. So I'm like, oh, okay. This says pause for the cone or run in another direction. Charging ahead guarantees regret. So it doesn't necessarily mean no. It just may mean not right now or don't run into things. But then for Joshua Tree, I got pencil pusher, get to work. Sharpen up, stop doodling excuses. It's time to produce. You can make it happen. So that sounds like a yes card for me for Joshua Tree. So I pulled one more card kind of for clarity, and I got the pack. The pack talks about courage and influence, and it basically talks about like who you keep close company. It's like, I think what it's saying is that if you probably need to talk it over more with the people you see often, or perhaps one of these areas, I don't know if you know people that live in one area over the other or closer to one area or over the other, but I feel like there's something about like friendship and advice and like family and this card. So maybe ask around, you may get like a better understanding of where you need to go. But my cards are like, didn't like Desert Hot Springs. So I got the opposite of what Scott got. But I think it's always good to do what the pack says and kind of like ask around and maybe even go to each place and just spend some time and see who you meet. And that might also help you to decide if you're able to. And that's what I got.
All right. So this to me, Gretchen, when you get two readers that are giving you the opposite, what that usually means is both places are going to be okay for you. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm getting, is you're getting good things with both places. So like Karen said, go check them out and look around and see what stands out to you the best, what looks the best. Call around to apartments, go and see them, look at the neighborhoods, that kind of thing. So sorry that wasn't more clear, but I hope that resonated with you.
Yeah. And it could be just like there is no clear answer right now. You have to just do a little bit more homework and then.
Right. And there's pros and cons for both. Right. Yeah. But I think you're going to be happy no matter where you go. Happiness is inside you. So bring that happiness to wherever you go. All right. So that is the end of our questions. I just want to thank everybody in chat for being here. You're welcome, Gretchen. Thank you all for sticking around. I appreciate you. And want to say thank you for the moderators. You guys are amazing. Thank you on both channels. And Karen, thank you so much for being here. I love doing stuff with you, even if you do have rat and possum cards. All right. We will see you guys soon. And I may be back on later tonight. I'm not sure yet. I've got to eat and take a nap, and then I'll decide. And Karen, have you got anything else coming up today? Or
not today. I think we'll be on again in the beginning of June together. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be on with Kyle Therese Cranston again in June. I think June 12th. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Sounds great. So I'll see you backstage and see all of you possibly tonight. So take care. Hi, Violet. Take care, everybody.